proceedings of a petition which has been filed by Central Power Generation Company for review of tariff of Naudero 2 had found that the machinery was already catered to. An advance of 14% was issued for this machinery, and then again when it was being shifted, again advance of 14% was approved against it. So finding out about this irregularity, the NEPRA declined to review the tariff for Naudero 2 and rejected the petition of the Central Generation Power Company in Kul.
All right. Now, this particular scam looks on the surface to be quite an open and shut case, doesn't it? Because previously, of course, all the RPP controversies have involved less transparent sort of accusations against them.
Indeed, it is true that more irregularities have surfaced in plants which have been set up at Samundari and Sahuwal. That is due to be come up as well. That is something which should be looked into as well. The Supreme Court has already taken a notice of these generation companies entering into contracts with these rental power projects. The Supreme Court had said that they did not have any authority to enter into contracts with these rental power projects. Another very alarming factor is that nobody has produced the certification on this machinery. It has been alleged that this machinery is 30 to 40 years old and it cannot deliver the sort of electricity these rental power projects say that this machinery would be able to. Most of these engines, it has been alleged, that have been imported from China. This is old machinery and cannot measure up to the mark which is required for these rental power projects to run and generate electricity. So that is another aspect of the case which requires a lot of attention of the Supreme Court. Gul.
And Faisal, if for our viewers you can also recap how Walters Power is involved in this particular scam and who are the sponsors of Walters Power and also the Central Power Generation Company.
Well, the Walters Power International owns these two projects, Naudero 2 and Guddu as well. When Guddu's plant was set up, a 14% of advance was paid to Guddu, and then it was said that the machinery placed at Guddu was being shifted to Naudero. No reason was given as to why this machinery, which was allocated for Guddu, is being shifted to Naudero 2. Besides that, we do not know why a permission was granted to the Central Generation Power Company to allow Walters Power International to shift this machinery. The Central Power Generation Company, while replying to a query of the NEPRA, has only said that the Ministry of Water and Power had permitted this. Let me tell you that in a meeting held under the chairmanship of Water and Power Minister Raja Parvez Ashraf, had decided that this facility be given to Walters Power International. It was allowed to be signed out. But what happened to the advance payment that was given to Guddu Power Project? That is not clear what happened to that, and that is also not clear if NEPRA rules do not allow a particular power project to shift its machinery, then how come WAPDA could give a permission to do that? So the NEPRA has specifically talked about it in its proceedings while it had taken Central Generation Company to task that it never had the power to transfer this equipment from Guddu to Naudero 2. Gul.
All right, Faisal, thank you very much.